What it do, y'all? Ology the Lonewolf here. I appreciate y'all checking out my new EP. Y'all listening to Toxic Relationships. Let's get it. GM with the winks. Another toxic relationship. Another toxic relationship. Another toxic relationship. No time for a fake friend or a fake bitch. Another one bites the dust. Fuck a bro, fuck a cuz. You lost my trust, I showed you loyalty, I showed you love. But like Diego screwed George, you was after my plug. I fed you breakfast, dinner and lunch. I bought you a truck, supplied you all of your.
All right. We here live with the boy Ology the Lonewolf, man. How you doing today, my G?
Man, I'm alright. How you doing?
I'm blessed, my G. I'm blessed. Let me go ahead and throw on the grandpa and grandma drip. But shit, man. The questions that I'm gonna start off by playing. I'm gonna play the first track off your EP. Toxic Relationship. Tell me how you came up with the idea of the toxic relationship, man.
Man, I just kind of got in a patch in life where I guess the shoe was on the other foot. Man, I'm usually always helping people out and trying my best to be a loyal friend and shit, but.
Right.
I kind of found myself in dumps and shit, and it seemed like everybody disappeared, man. It was like, the ones that I can count on, the ones that I was feeding and shit.
Right.
And start analyzing people in my life and shit like that,
No doubt.
That's what I came up with.
All right. How long? Well, I remember you sending me. You kind of sent me this CD at the beginning of this pandemic, man. So I'm gonna be quite honest with you, man. I'm not one of them type of artists that listen to many artists. But when I got that toxic relationship, my G, man, I got to be 100% with you. That shit was fire, my dude.
Yo, I appreciate it, man.
I listened to it. What the hell happened to my trip?
Yeah, man. Sometimes I wish I would went about it different. The coronavirus kind of fucked up my grind, man. I don't feel like I got to push it as hard as I wanted to,
Yeah, that's definitely.
I like to do it. I like to do the footwork and shit. Go to different cities and see what's popping and shit. Vibe with people. But
right.
Coronavirus kind of shut everything down.
It did, man. I also I noticed during the coronavirus, kind of when it started, you was doing you was kind of when the George Floyd thing popped off. I seen you out there with your little man, out there protesting, man.
Oh yes, sir, man.
Peaceful protest.
We gotta stand up for our people, man.
No doubt, man. I appreciate that, man. That's
We've been watching the case as it's going on now,
No talk, no doubt. All right, well, we gonna get into this first joint, man. The second joint off the album, which is the intro. I mean, you already got the intro, man, but we gonna play the second joint off of it. Tell them what the name of this the second joint is.
It's the Energy.
Yeah. That's my shit right there. We gonna play that for the people, man. I want the people here. We live on Facebook, man. This is the boy Ology, man. I met Ology through Zeus Rebel Waters, man. I met you a couple of years ago. We did this show out in Sioux Falls, and I'm not gonna front to you. That first day when I saw you perform, I was like, damn, somebody gonna get pregnant tonight. The way this nigga rapping tonight was. But then once I kind of started following your music and following you on Facebook, man. I see your grind, man. I see the guy, mom. One question I got for you: do you say GM with the wings or winks?
I say it with the wings.
With the wings.
But it might come off that way, it's the energy.
Okay, that's all right.
I'm feeling myself, man.
Hey, that's that country grammar talk, man. Where you originally from, G?
Man, I'm from Omaha, man, but
okay.
Shit, I've lived in Des Moines, Sioux Falls, visited Texas a lot of families from there, listened to a lot of Texas music.
I can definitely tell, man. You got a lot of that down south, that down like you kind of sound like a BG type artist, you know what I mean, with your delivery, but man, yo, bro.
That's one of my favorites right there.
Man, you can tell when a person really fuck with an artist, man, because they kind of, you kind of like Memphis Bleak is one of my favorite artists, so I kind kind of get some oblique style, and you know what I mean. I can't say Hove because Hove is the great one, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, it's on accident. I don't do it on purpose.
No doubt, man. You got your own style too. On top of that, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. For a big dude, when I saw you, I was like, damn, this nigga like 7'11". Like I'm thinking, like he gonna come with some hardcore shit. Like damn, but I like how with this EP with the toxic relationship, man, it kind of goes. Like it goes in so many different directions because it's talking about your personal life with your moms and with your brother getting taken away and some of like you just said with some of the friends that you had that was real friends and you was loyal to it. So we gonna get into this one right here, man. It's called Energy Ology the Lonewolf, man. We just gonna play a couple of little. You gonna play a few. Energy, man. Y'all, hold on, I gotta switch that thing over. What my mixer thing go? Oh, they done hit me with the holy whoppy. See, what I did was I ended up switching off my. There we go. We'll go with this one here. There we go. So how long you been doing music?
Man, I've been writing forever, man. Tattoo got me into the studio, honestly, man. My homeboy Tattoo was working together at Budweiser.
Right.
And, freestyling and shit. I was going through my phone, you know. Never had really been to the studio and shit, man. One night we got off of work. He snatched me and took me to the studio, and I kind of fell in love with that shit. I started pulling his ass to the studio as much as I could.
Oh, let me. So I'm gonna find a different way to load this up because that song, this. I know. I met Tattoo. When did I meet Tat? I met Tat a couple of years back down in Mitchell, South Dakota. They did he was doing shows with what's her name, Pink Label. Back in the day, and I met him. Man, the first time I met this cat, man, he hit me with the artist. I was like, "What's your name?" And he was like, "Follow me on Instagram, follow me." I was like, "This nigga come with the artist and shit." But then when I saw him perform, I was like, "Damn, dude got crazy energy." So I kind of became I became a fan of him. I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna put the CD in, man. We gonna put the CD in, man.
Yeah, man, that's my boy, man.
And where did you say you met him in Omaha? Or Sioux Falls?
No, I met Tune up here in Sioux Falls at Budweiser.
Okay.
Just working down at Budweiser.
Okay.
And yeah, he just kind of clung to me, man.
Right.
I usually ain't the friendliest at work, honestly, you know.
Because you in God mode, man. You're in grind mode.
To really make friends at work, you know. Don't mix your personal life with work, but
no doubt.
I don't know. Tune kind of rubbed off on me, so.
Hey, he a good dude, man. I fuck with Toon, man. I don't know him personally like that, but I used to watch a lot of his lives on Facebook and stuff. That man wild as shit, man.
Oh yeah, he funny.
One thing I can say about y'all, man, I got a what's the joint y'all got together? Is y'all got Double and God, what's the name of the other joint? I wrote that bit down too, boy. It's the one when y'all riding, y'all whipping through it. Walk Alone, yeah, that Walk Alone is hard,
honestly,
body, boy.
Me and him got so many tracks together. I mean, it's hard for me to keep track. I got like maybe 400 songs, man. I just ain't even been dropping shit.
Woo!
I'm trying to figure out this marketing, man. I'm trying to understand this business behind it first, you know.
Right. It's a heavy game out here, man. One thing I do know, you got a hella grind, man. So I want you to tell while I sneak in this CD and get this thing right. Won't you tell the people where they can get your merch or anything like that? Some of your merch CDs, because I know you got hella merch. I know you got merch for the ladies, got merch for the kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, they all can go check out, man. GodMobMusic.com, GODMOBMUSIC.com. Everything on there, man. Matter of fact, I'm about to update it. Today I got some new shorts and stuff like that in. Okay. So try to get that popping in out there, man. I see part of my little God mob shit. That's why it was a mob, but all my boys, they can't stay out of trouble, man.
Hey, man, that's how it is when you live in that street life, man. Sometimes it's hard to come out of it.
But yeah, man, so I don't know, he influenced me, honestly, man. I saw a lot of potential in him, man. He was young, making beats, do all of that shit.
Right.
Very, very handy on the computer and shit. You know, got skills but he a little knucklehead, man. Kind of hard to sit down sometimes. So
wow,
you know,
hey,
he said he learned his lesson this time, man. I hope
so when he
get to this money.
When he touched down,
so I started just rapping with him, like, man, just because, like, I wanted to honestly start putting money into him, but I'm like, man, he was kind of a little shy about it, but I'm like, man, I can't ask this man to do nothing that I want to do.
Right.
And on the low, that was always kind of a little dream of mine, but, you know, I got carried away in the streets. Then I started playing football and shit and kind of got focused on that. Seemed like everybody supported me playing football a little more than me rapping and stuff, so I kind of went with that lane and shit. And, yeah, I mean,
where'd you play football at?
Teasy, the one that sparked the fire in me. I'm like, man, I gotta get this little dude the studio. I gotta get this little dude this and that and shit. Started using it myself too.
No doubt. Where'd you play football at?
I played at Boys Town, but I went to Wayne State.
Okay. What position? You look like a tight end. Linebacker.
I play outside linebacker.
I should have known you like knocking blood. Yeah, you look like you like knocking blocks off.
Heads and shit. I got hard head. I kind of got a lot of built up anger and shit. Kind of had a rough little childhood.
No doubt. Well, shit, if you want to touch on that toxic type relationship, go ahead and talk on that, my G. Yeah, I mean, I know it because then
well, shit, although I grew up in Omaha, shit, Bob was running the streets. Dad in and out of jail.
Right.
Luckily enough, my great grandma took the time to grab my dumb ass. You know, try to install a little morals and shit into me, you know, and raise me right. So, you know, she kept me in church and shit, stuff like that. But I don't know, I ran the streets.
Well, sometimes you can't help that.
My uncles and shit, you know, they was my role models and. Now, next thing I know, I'm going to jail, you know, on and off a lot when I was a juvenile.
Right.
Winded up in Boys Town, which saved my ass. It's kind of like a group home and shit if y'all don't know about Boys Town or you don't know about Boys Town. I went to high school, everything there. I was there for about 3.5 years.
Okay.
Man, they saved me. I played ball there. They got my ass into school and shit.
Right.
Got me away from Omaha, and I got to see, you know, there was a lot more going on than running 40th Ave and shit, you know, and
no doubt.
gang banging and doing all of that shit, you know. Saw a little light at the end of the tunnel and got to start thinking a little different, meeting people, starting businesses, and, you know, meeting people with their heads on their shoulders. And I ain't never been a hater. I always been, you know, inspired more than anything. So
no doubt.
A lot of my friends, man, inspire me, man.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Well, shit, we gonna continue this one right here.
Sure.
Matter of fact. So where'd you meet your girl at, Sioux Falls?
No, I met her at school in Wayne.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where the song kind of inspired itself from the beginning.
Pretty much, yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be kind of a dog. I grew up in blood and shit. We used to fight a lot and shit.
No doubt.
But she always hung around and shit, so, you know.
You got you a real one, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the real ones.
That's so much more, you feel me?
No doubt. Shout out to the real ones out there, man. Baby, that black. Take your life. Trying to give me a slice. The man said a world full of cake trying to give me a slice.
OG told me that a long time. Like, man, this world full of cake, little nigga. That was the realest shit I had heard when I was a kid.
Man, you know the OG's gonna tell you something. You ain't gonna hear it right then, but then about 10, 15 years later, that's what he was talking about. Alright, with the next one, we got number 5. Why you gotta do me this way? We was on.
Picture perfect.
Yeah. So what inspired this song?
Man, I don't know, like a mix between about I I guess it's been a couple of years ago. Like me and my brother kind of got into it and shit. He moved up here with me, and you know, he was supposed to be up here doing the music with me and shit, and
right.
You know, shit just kind of went sour.
Yeah,
then I got into it with one of my best friends, you know, my day ones.
Right.
I don't talk to that nigga no more either. So shit, it's just kind of sparked that shit. Felt like we was on our way and shit, grinding and shit. Then niggas start acting different and shit. So
right. So is that when did matter of fact, what was your first rap name? Was Ology the Lonewolf your first rap name?
Yeah, Spotify made me change to that GM shit. I'm mad at like that. It's always Ology the Lonewolf.
Hey, that's a fly name. When I first heard it, I was like, Ology, what the fuck kind of name is that? Well, then when I saw it, I was like, okay. And then after listening to the Toxic Relationship, man, I can definitely see why you call yourself Ology the Lonewolf, man, because
man, I done had the name Ology since I was a kid.
Okay.
Just always kind of been into studying and in school and shit, you know. So
right.
You know, that's just kind of been what it is. I was the little nerd that used to do my homies' homework and shit. You know?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Made them niggas pay me though.
Hey, it wasn't free. You had. We gonna continue on with this here. I can't stand you, man. You're so lame, smiling in my face while I'm getting to the cake. I'm telling you, bro, I never listen to people's music like I do you, bro. Like
I appreciate it, man.
This
honestly was this was I think the first track I made on the CD, honestly.
Okay. I like the way you put it together, because if you really listen to an album and you listen to like some of the greatest albums, like the order and the way that you put it in, it really makes your album a lot better, as in you mean just throwing them and putting them together, because like I said, man, shit is a movie.
I got a little backlash, man. A couple people was like, they told me that I talked about the same thing on this and that on the whole track. I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm just figuring out this whole music shit, you know? Like, I don't got like a lot of people directing me. I don't got none of that shit. Everything paid for out of my own pocket.
Definitely.
You know, I just grind, you know, and I go and I do whatever my brain tell me to do.
Inspiration,
you know what I mean? But yeah, it was like you know, you can rap and stuff, but you need to change up your topics and da da da. I don't know. I thought that's the whole part of a song. I mean, the CD is to be like a book or something.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I felt like, you know, on my other little mixtape and shit, I was getting off topic all the time.
Right.
I was just trying to stay on topic.
Stay the subject, yeah.
I liked it, man. I love that CD. I listen to it all the time.
Hey, it's like I told you, man. It's not many albums that's put together that well, bro. And if you really listen to it, I mean, I guess if they really listened to it, they would have seen that. I mean, it might be similar type of situations, but the way that you're rhyming it and the way that you putting it together, I mean, it don't sound the same. But you look at all the type of toxic relationships that you can go through in life. That album basically breaks down every single type of relationship that you can go through.
Man, you know what I mean? I tried to cover as many as I could. I know there's more, but I was like, man.
Well, shit, you know that bitch on the head, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know that bitch on the head, man, because then
I was trying to ride my little buzz off of the little hood spokesman at that time, you know, and then coronavirus just kind of fucked it all up. But I kept writing this shit. I just didn't know when to start promoting this shit again. And then the studio closed on me. And
right.
Now shit that should be new to everybody is old as fuck to me. And I feel like I keep pushing, you know. But
hey, man, we got to get, like I said before, man, you got a movie, bro. That's like, honestly, it's a movie, man. Like, and I know you said that in one of your songs. You know me, I'm headed for the big screen.
Man, I got a lot of ideas for that shit. And then I just watched that little short film of DMX shit. That shit was fire.
Yeah. I read the DMX book, bro. Like, I read my ex bought me that DMX book maybe about 10 years ago. And I read that book. I was so into that book. I literally thought it was a movie. Like I was flipping through the channel, like, dude, like where's that movie at? Like where's the DMX movie? And shit, like that was a book. I was like, oh damn, let me pick this book up and read this motherfucker. So you know that we as artists, man, we try to translate not necessarily what's real and what's fake, but I can tell from your toxic relationship that the shit that you saying is real. You know what I mean? I can hear that passion and that pain in your heart, because as an artist and as a CEO of my own label, you know what I mean, Game Time Records, you know what I mean, I've built it from the start, you know what I mean, from having artists and having friends and I had 5 artists on my label at one time. You know what I mean? So some of the relationships that I had with those guys are still good, but some people out of that camp we just not cool with, because the type of relationships that we had was good relationships, but at the same time it wasn't good for everybody else, because that person in particular was toxic. You know what I mean? He really, literally, I hate to say it, and I don't like talking bad on another man like that, but he literally took my crew and ripped that shit apart and took it all out, man. But
that ain't no good.
Through all that, you know what I mean, I still maintain relationships with those people, except for that person, and I still maintain relationships with people that, I mean, I've been doing music in South Dakota for almost, I've been doing music since I moved up here. You know what I mean? So I know your grind, and it's hard for artists like us in South Dakota to grow, because South Dakota don't,
ugly here, man.
They don't fuck with this rap shit like that, man. They don't. Sad.
I'm like, have to kick down the door, South Dakota.
Hey man, I'm telling you what you gotta do, man. You gotta go out of state, man. How did you end up linking up with Zeus Rebel Waters?
Through my boy LT.
Okay.
LT saw something in me, I guess, and he asked me, man. He was like, man, if you serious, I can get you on some shows and shit. And
right.
Next thing I know, he contacting Zeus for me and shit. That nigga Zeus started blessing me and shit. So try to get my stage performance and shit right and shit, you know.
I definitely see that
you all say I can rap, but they like, nigga, you gotta come out your box on that motherfucking stage.
Hey man, your personality comes out on that stage, because you seem like you're a cool, calm, collective guy, you know what I mean? You stay in your pocket, you mind your business, you know what I mean? So when I've seen a couple of your performances before online, you know what I mean, with the hot sauce with my chicken. I was waiting for you to say something about it. Okay, can I explain? Explain the hot sauce on my chicken, man. Come on, talk to me now.
Everybody, I was just sitting there just trying to study and, you know, weasel my way into some industry type shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
I was sitting there thinking about it, and I'm like, man, what way can I cover up this drug shit, man? You know what I mean? And get into this industry.
Right.
At the time I was getting my hands dirty and shit with a lot of shit.
Right.
So, you know, I'm like, man, what way can I? And that's what I came up with.
Hey, that's a fire song though, man. You gotta have something that's catchy.
Niggas was fucking with chicken, so we threw the house on.
Hey man, you know we love some chicken, man. Come on, man. That might be a stereotype, but damn it, we love some chicken. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Mom dudes used to bring home the wings every day. I'm like, more wings? God dang. Can we switch it up and get some drumstick or breast every now and again or something?
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's where that shit came from, man.
Okay. And when you and Tat did y'all songs, how did y'all come up with that concepts of them songs, man? Cause
that nigga tuned something different, man.
That joint y'all two got when y'all riding in the old school, man. That the vibe of that video is so crazy.
That shit came off the head.
It did.
We went to the studio, so. This is why I say tune different. So we get to the studio. Tune had called me about maybe an hour before then. He was like, man, we about to go to the studio. We about to make this song. He was like, don't laugh. We about to call it Suicide. So I started laughing. I'm like, okay, all right. So I only usually be writing. So I started writing. I gotta think maybe about eight, 9, 10 bars written down.
Right.
I pull up at the studio, tune already there. He done found the beat. Ooh. We go in there. I'm ready for some suicide shit. And this nigga Tune started talking about some walk alone.
Yeah. So he had you already in a different state of mind when you came up in that motherfucker, huh?
Man, Tune do that every time because Tune don't he don't write nothing. So he go in there and whatever he feeling or whatever little crazy ass idea come to his mind. He might see something on Facebook. He might have a funny ass phone call or something happen. Right. And he on it.
Hey, he from Cali, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, he on it after that. He on it.
Is he still doing music?
Yeah, he's supposed to be, I think, doing a song, trying to get a song with Kevin Gates done. Don't let me lie. Throw all his little business out there like that.
Hey, I know Chat, man. I know he hustling on that. I know that dude, man. I mean, like I'm saying, from watching his lives, and he go live on Facebook back in the day, man. You always seen dude hustling. And that's what I like about you, man. I always see you hustling, man. Every day I see some new promotional stuff coming out. GM with the wings. I like that logo, by the way. That shit is fire.
Thank you.
Where'd you come up with that concept for the God Mob and the logo and everything?
Well, I mean, honestly, I done a lot of thinking about that before I had like named it that. And I don't know. Me personally, I always felt like that. Even like in the streets, I used to be over on the opposite side of town.
Chicken breast.
Better put some hot sauce.
I can't do no hot sauce, man. I'm too sensitive for hot sauce, man. I'm too sensitive for hot sauce.
No, I used to be on the other side of town, man. In places I shouldn't be. Right. Fucking with people I shouldn't be fucking with. And I never really was uncomfortable or nothing, you know? So I always felt like a God in that aspect. Then I think, about how all the things that I thought about in my head and I done brought to reality, Right. I feel like a God in that aspect. A God creates, you feel me? And I done feel like I done created a lot of fucking shit. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people are gods and they don't know it, Whatever you dream, you can bring to reality, you feel me? And that's what everything around you done came from. So
facts.
I just feel like I'm a God. I feel like as people, we all gods, and you just gotta wake up and feel like you figure it out. You feel me? Like no doubt. That voice in your head is a God, bro. Like you can't talk to yourself. It's impossible, bro. Facts, if you're talking to for real, think about it. I mean, like there's a voice in your head talking to you. Who listening?
Every day.
Like, come on, bro. Like
every day.
Some people might feel like I'm crazy or something. I don't know, but I'm kind of a thinker, bro. So
you're outside the box.
And then I always have my mind on money and billions and shit like that. And I'm not even really impressed by money like that. Like I run through money. I ain't gonna lie. I'm more materialistic than money. Like I'd rather have a house full of shit, you feel me? Like, right. I like to enjoy my shit, but at the same time, you gotta grind, man. You gotta keep money, man. That's why I grind so hard.
Grind or die. Grind or die, baby. Grind it.
Chase after me. It was all, about me listening. And I did for the longest, you feel me? But I started getting to that age where Temptations was a little heavier than her.
Right.
Her voice, so I did what I did.
Hey, get to the age where that switch and that belt don't hurt no more.
Yeah.
I had to learn that with my mom dukes, man. I tried my mom dukes one time, man. She dropped the goddamn on belt and put the 2-piece on me, man. 2-piece with the hot sauce, boy. 2-piece with the hot sauce. All right, well, shit, man. Let's get back into the. I fuck with you, my G, man. Like I said, man, this toxic relationship, man, it's near and dear to me personally because I've been fucking with this music shit forever, man. I've had friends that's road dogs, and I got guys that's my day ones, and we've been riding since day one. Shout out to ACC Prolific, the boy Demi, Trey Demi, you know what I mean, Bugsy, DJ Esco, the boy Twan, you know what I mean, Big T. I got a whole fam out there, man. So,
man, tell them niggas to fuck with me. They be rapping.
Oh yes sir, yes sir. I'm gonna go. We gotta push and promote you, man. Cause one thing, man.
Yeah, tell them niggas I said what it do.
Once we
deal with the winks.
Once we can get rid of the face mask and everything, you know what I mean? I know people starting to move around a lot now. They starting to do a lot more shows, but me, I ain't took the vaccine yet, so I ain't about to come out there and run around.
Man, I don't know about that. I'm a little iffy about that.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
Dude, man, I ain't gonna lie.
My girl told me not to take it, so I had to listen to her. I'm like, I'm gonna listen to my baby on that.
That's where I'm kind of leaning right now too. I mean, I get it, but I don't know, man.
Right. Shit, I figured I
came up with that shit too fast, man.
Facts. Now you see they got them. Some of the women having blood clots. Nah, I can't do that. I can't have them blood clots. Not the blood clot. No, not me.
Respect.
Alright, what's good? We gonna get into number 6, man. What's number 6, so? So I had to grind. First, one thing I gotta say, I fuck with your ad-libs. Your ad-libs stupid. Your ad-libs stupid, yo.
That's funny you said that, man. That's what I hate the most about my music.
Hey, them ad-libs is crazy. That went, Ology.
Man, I don't know how to do ad-libs, and everybody else live off of them.
Hey.
I just be rapping, I just be flowing, cause I can't write no ad-libs in my flow. I just be flowing.
The way you do your ad-libs, man, is perfect for what you're saying, cause like what you said, off with the head, calling shots like the man, you know what I mean? And then I listen to it, man, but like the ad-libs that you got on it, the one when you said the streets keep calling. And then you're like, Ology. That shit go hard, bro. And that's what I like about your ad-libs. It brings out the lines that you're saying. And it gives light to that line. You know what I mean? So don't stray away from your ad-libs, because I mean it's like Jeezy. Jeezy is famous for mostly his ad-libs and being a dope boy, but you know what I mean, you listen to his ad-libs and the way his ad-libs come out, it puts that extra energy to your song. You know what I mean? So your ad-libs are dope, bro. So don't change them motherfuckers, because they funny too. You know what I mean? Because them shits is hard, yo. Alright, let's get into the next joint, man. Toxic Relationships, Ology, Lonewolf, Earz to the Streets, the podcast. This that joint. The real gon' hold and the fake gon' fold. All my friends turning into my foes. First of all, man, let me start there with the singing part, man. Are you a normal singer, or is that just the energy that you was kind of coming with the album? Cause you got that deep ass voice, man. You could be in a boy band or something like that. You could be the one that's
like deep singing, voice. Man. Like I said, I ain't had no guidance.
No doubt.
You know, I try to do what I can, but you know, I can't hit every note.
No doubt. Hey, I'm not much of a singer too. That's why I just, you know what I mean, if you fuck with that, if you fuck with the Pro Tools, you let you know right now they done put auto tunes on subscription. $24.99. So I'm telling Mark I'm dropping an R&B album next year. I'm coming out with the hand sliding and everything. I'm sliding out on these motherfuckers. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, man. So we gonna get into the number 6, man. All my friends turning into my foes.
Swallowed by life and they can't carry the load. They broke the code
over money and hoes. Fuck them though. I fuck with this album, bro, man. Like for real. I fuck with this shit, man.
Appreciate it.
And this the one when you was talking about your like the relationship with your moms, right? Okay.
A little bit of everybody in there.
No doubt. Cause she live like stone, breaking up a home. I put you on. To fire that pole.
It was out of control.
No more, no go. When you go, real gon' hold and the fake gon' fold. Under the radar, baby. I'm telling you, bro. That's that stealth bomber shit, you know what I mean? Go as low as you can go, man. Damn. So what was the concept behind this song? Where did that come from? Was it just
a lot of built up frustration?
Yeah.
About a lot of ways that people wronged me.
No doubt.
And you know, I don't know. I guess a lot of the relationships I deal with, people don't be responsible for their actions.
Facts.
Like sometimes it eat me up. So instead of just even wasting my time, like I said, talking to them in that type of situation.
While giving that energy.
I know how to get it out, so I just said it on
the music.
You know, like you said earlier, it's kind of therapy for me, man. Like I guess I was writing raps / journaling, you know, like
no doubt.
every day for a long time before I ever really put it on beats and shit, you know.
Right.
So a lot of the shit be kind of personal, I guess, and I'm just getting to the point where I'm like, fuck it, they shouldn't have did the shit.
Right.
I throw it out there, you know. At first, I'm a pretty humble guy, and I'm pretty loyal to my friends and shit, but you know, you can get stabbed in the back and shit so many times before you kind of get to the point where you're like, fuck it, you know.
No doubt.
So that's why Walk Alone was kind of so easy, you know. Like honestly, I was even going through the shit back then, you know. I just never really sat down and, you know, looked at it.
Right.
You know?
You see it from a different angle when you get a little bit older, you get a little more wiser, you can get in your right mind instead of being in that moment. You know what I mean? That's what the whole themes of toxic relationships are, you know what I mean? It's either learning from them and changing them, or learning from them and not dealing with them no more. And that's one thing that I had to learn the hard way, man.
I love my people to death, man. I still do. Like, you know.
Hey, that's what they say. You can love them from a distance.
But I love them for a distance.
Damn straight, man.
You know, everything ain't good for you, you know.
Everything that glisten ain't gold, they say, you know what I mean? Everything that glisten ain't gold, man. You know, we're gonna keep that one going, man. But shit, man, bro, I definitely, man, before we end this, man, I definitely appreciate you coming out, man. I know it took a little while for us to get this thing situated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Most definitely.
I know you're a busy dude, man.
Too, man. I've been busy as fuck, man.
Hey, I see you grinding, my G. I see you grinding, man. And that's what I appreciate about the struggles that we go through in life, man, because you don't have to grind if you don't want to, but you know what I mean? You just don't want to push yourself to be excellent in all
Well, there's too much shit that I want, man. I've been there before. When you're not grinding, man, then you're doing nonsense, you know, to get money and shit. You need money, so
right.
You don't get money, but then that's when you gotta do all the nonsense, man. It's just a lot easier and more consistent, you feel me?
No doubt.
Take my ass to work, stay out the way, show my son to do the same thing, you know.
Right.
Where temptations get a hold of him.
Hey.
You see his daddy be balling still. Drug boys, they ain't got nothing on him.
Real shit. Yeah, that's beautiful, man. I love that. You know what I mean? It's not too many black men out here who get the appreciation that they need in the sense of what we do as far as,
you know, like,
a fact, bro. It's a fact.
That's how my friends motivate me, though. They pump me, like, in that way, you know, like, shit, like, if you ain't keeping people like that around you, bro, you're not gonna keep doing better, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
you can't grow if you don't let others grow around you. You know?
Yeah, man. You know, all my friends is doing shit, you know, so it motivates me to keep doing shit.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, let's get into this last joint, man, you know what I'm saying? This one of my, I mean, I ain't gonna say this one of my favorite joints. The whole album is my favorite joint, man, because this is one that kind of really, another toxic relationship.
I just knew I needed one more song on there at least.
No time for a fake friend or a fake bitch. No time for a fake friend.
Or a fake bitch. Another one bites the dust. Fuck a bro,
Fuck up, bro, fuck with cuz. That's all we do.
I showed you love. George, you was after my plug. Blows, they don't know about that movie right there, man. That's a classic right there, man. That's a classic story from top to bottom, man. Top to bottom. We was just like,
I didn't know if I was gonna go over people's heads.
Nah. If you're a real lyricist, a real listener and a lyricist, people gonna hear it, man. Fucking truffle.
I'm on my way to the top, and you're stuck in the jungle while raising hell, terrorizing you, causing trouble, dodging the cops, going through
The struggle.
with some niggas on trouble. No one dropping the ball, they just fumble. You know good, so I'ma stay away from
Like, another toxic relationship. Another toxic relationship. No time for a fake friend or a fake bitch. That's just fire, bro. Damn, I've been waiting for a long time to talk to you about this album, man. I ain't even gonna front to you. I ain't even gonna cap to you, my G, man. You know what I mean? It's been a long time grinding, man. It's a long time coming, man. I can't stand a gold digger. I might hit it and quit it.
You better. Yeah, you can get
Classic album, bro, man. Classic album, my G, man. Classic album, man. So what you say? You got a 80s baby mixtape coming out?
Yeah. 90s baby.
90s baby, my bad, 90s baby,
Yeah.
90s baby. I'm thinking 80s because I was born in 77. I'm an old head.
Yeah, I was born in 90, man.
Right. So when did you start listening to? I mean, can you recall the first time you started listening to hip hop music? Like what age you was and your
Yeah.
what age was
I was like 6.
Woo.
I just had moved with my grandma.
Right.
Before then, I used to listen to I always had a Walkman.
Right.
And I used to listen to a lot of Michael Jackson.
That man said a Walkman.
Yeah, I used to listen to Usher.
Ooh.
I used to listen to a lot of R&B type stuff.
No doubt.
And then I got over to the hood.
Right.
And one of my friends asked to listen to it. And he punched me in my shit. Y'all listening to Michael Jackson. And I think he put me on might have been Method Man. He put me on first.
Okay, yeah, Meth. Boy, that boy.
And then I heard Tupac.
Okay.
And Big and
right.
all of them niggas, and
right.
It started turning up.
A whole different level right there, man. That's what I miss about hip hop, man. It ain't like it's not accepted the way that it used to.
Yeah, honestly, what I was rapping back then too. Me and my cousins, we used to grab the little cassette tape, the cassette player. You know, you press record.
Already put the tissue in the top of that motherfucker.
Hey man, we used to record over all my granny gospel tapes. And she had a whole bunch of them. We finally got caught one day, bro.
I bet she ain't like that.
What tapes it was? We was running out of tapes. What tape was that? We grabbed one of her tapes and we recorded on there, and she done got a hold and started listening.
Ooh, I bet she got
whole bunch of filth.
I bet you got an ass whooping for that one right there, boy. Listening to that rap music out there, boy. You don't even listen to that. Go to church. That's kind of what happened with me, man. I've always been a fan of hip hop, but I was like, man, I grew up in the church. You know what I mean? My mom dudes kept me in the church, man. So I strayed away from the church. As soon as I can get out that motherfucker. Like, hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
I was raised in the church. Now that I'm old, I can make that decision whether I want to go or not. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But that's kind of where my love for hip hop kind of started back in those days too, man. Just my dad being a DJ and him being in a jazz band and being a drum player, man. So you know what I mean? You kind of grow up around that, man. So I'm glad that I'm glad that you got your son into that because you mean I got daughters too, man. I got daughters and one son. So I hopefully he gonna be a rapper, but you know what I mean? I see that, you know what I mean, you gotta give back to what you got or what's yours so that when you have grandkids, you know what I mean, because I'm a granddad now too, so you know what I mean, you want to give for generations to give and generations and generations and generations on beyond, man. So what you teaching your son is gonna teach the next generation of little baby ologies out there, you know what I mean, to go ahead and just do it the right way and do it the grinding way and keep pushing the culture and keep pushing the art. There's not just the art and the culture, but everything that comes with it, you know what I mean, the struggles, the fights, the hard times, the good times, the hardships and bad ships too, man. So that's hella. I have hella respect for you, my G, and what you've done. So we gonna finish this up. We got a few more minutes, man. I ain't gonna hold you up too long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I see you up there rolling up that steady.
That's another bad habit I need to stop.
Hey man, I see you at one day. I was like, is this man at work getting right? I said, hell, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
I'm kind of like a little Snoop, man. I smoke everywhere, man. It's just part of me. I can't smoke. I don't need to be there. I am respectful enough to do it in my own car.
No doubt, no
shit
doubt.
like that. But you know what I mean? Don't be checking me what I do.
Hey, you gotta get your mind right, man. Shit, that's...
Yeah, I'll be telling them, like, bro, you won't like me. You won't like me at all, bro.
You don't like me when I'm sober? Yeah, I'm a whole new person once I get my mind right, man. I ain't even gonna front to you. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro, man. Alright, let's finish this. Yeah. G on with the wings, bitch.
Don't let nobody hold you back, man. Cut these motherfuckers off, man. Chase your dreams, man. Get to this motherfucking money, man. They only in the way if you let them be, baby.
G on with the wings.
G on with the wings.
Yeah. They only in the way if you let them, nigga.
You know you drop some shit after you rhyme your shit. You say some shit like.
Man, I don't even know where that shit be coming from.
Hey man, that's that energy, man. That's that energy, man. Once you go from recording in your house to recording in a big studio, man, because I've never recorded in a bigger studio besides my crib, but I've been to like I said, my little brother, he's an engineer out in Atlanta, but he's a freelance engineer as well, but he works for one of the top recording labels, well not recording labels, but recording studios in Atlanta, which is called Patchwork. But man, like walking in that studio, man, and seeing that studio and like seeing the history, like the plaques and like, you know what I mean, you walk in that mall, you see Usher, you see TLC, you know what I mean, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, shit, Chingy, Snoop, I mean, every artist that you can possibly name, man. And walking in that, man, like I walked in that, man, they got 3 studios in that bit. They got the small joint, they got the second joint, and they got that large one. Like, real talk, real story. Like I went to Atlanta, like I think it was a couple of years back, sitting outside with my little brother. He had like he had a little studio session. Where do you get your merch and stuff from? Like you order offline or something?
Yeah, I usually order shit online and then come up with my own little designs and shit. Either have my homeboy do them up or press them motherfucking myself.
Right.
Or send them down to get embroidered.
Okay, so what all type of apparel do you have?
Yeah, everything. I got socks, I got shirts.
I definitely seen the socks.
Pants, I got hats, I got face mask, shorts.
Of course, you gotta get the face mask.
I don't know, a lot of shit.
Hell yeah, man.
I just kind of trying to brand my shit, brand myself, man.
No
a little bit of everything that everything that I wear, I kind of, you know.
Right, right. And you say when you haven't had you don't have a specific date on your new album or your new mixtape?
No, not right on back, man. I'm kind of shit. Honestly, I wouldn't say I'm ready, but I need to just find somebody to mix and master and already.
Okay. Well, shit, like I said, man, if you need that, man, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I could put in a call and see if the little bro can do it. You know what I mean? But you know how it is. Everything come with a price. You know what I mean? I know
I used to be super impatient and shit, but I don't know. Lately, I just kind of found a little peace and tranquility. Like
that's that corona, man.
Happened for a reason. I guess it gives me a little time to sharpen my shit.
No doubt.
And then I don't know. Every now and then I go back, I change shit around and do stuff like that. But I mean, I'm pretty much ready. I just need to. And then I don't know. Somebody told me that everywhere you send your shit, of course, people got different sounds, and I thought about giving it a chance somewhere else, but I don't know, the people that I've been trying to reach out to ain't necessarily responding right now. So.
Right. I like what you did with the toxic relationship because, I mean, I got a whole box. I've been passing them motherfuckers out, so I ended up giving my.
Yeah, I appreciate that too, bro.
Oh, no doubt, man. And I appreciate the hat too. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the chill with the wigs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But that's honestly, man, like when that pandemic hit, man, and I got that CD, I was like, shit, I need something to listen to. You know what I mean? I was listening to, I know it, Zeus had just dropped his Blonde Sheep album, and he just dropped that new joint, man. But that's honestly, y'all two were some of the artists that I was listening to because, you know what I mean, he had that In the Club joint, you know what I mean, the Blonde Sheep album. So I was listening to y'all two a lot, man. A lot, man. Especially that toxic relationship. I got that motherfucker in every car that's in the crib. You know what I mean? So
yeah, man. I got a nice little song with Zeus, man, but I ain't never get it back from the studio. I'm mad about that.
Okay, I seen in one of the what was it? A freestyle video you had. He was in the video. You know what I mean? Him and his crew out there. Which video was that? Was it the
that would have been my G.O.D. video.
Yeah. What was that?
That one coming soon. I'm on like G.O.D. 4 right now.
Ooh, okay.
I just haven't dropped it.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep doing my G.O.D. freestyles, man. I like that shit.
You have to, man. You want to keep with your music. You want to keep a consistent theme. You know what I mean? That way people can identify with it a lot. You know what I mean? Like when I first started doing music, every theme that I had was on a king theme. You know what I mean? Because I always to call myself the king of freestyles, and that's one thing that I love to do. So I kind of kept that concept with, like when I first started doing music. Because when I first started doing music, I did it out in Chamberlain, which is in the middle of nowhere. I ain't gonna say it's in the middle of nowhere, but you know what I mean. It was hard for me doing music because I would go down and I would go to the karaoke. I would go do karaoke, and what I would do was just pick songs that I knew people would dance to, and would freestyle. You know what I mean? So it was hard. It was hard getting to doing music and stuff like that because I didn't have nobody who could record me. I didn't know anybody like that until I started kind of just getting smart to myself and saying, all right, I'm gonna start putting this shit together myself. Ended up getting me just an old regular ass computer, threw on some Cool Edit Pro, and started working. You know what I mean? And that's kind of why I started coming up with the themes for like my mixtape, like the King's Last Stand, the Return to the Throne type stuff like that. You know what I mean? So. Stay on that G.O.D. freestyle, man, because I've seen a lot of your videos and your songs, man. They fire, man. They fire like your videos are, you know what I mean. They not low. They ain't gonna say they not low budget videos, but you could tell that the director or the whoever edit those videos, they put a lot of work into them, like because that Walk Alone video is just, man.
DJ Lotto did that shit.
And that's he out of Nebraska, right? Or somewhere like that? Yeah, I heard of Lotto before. Yeah, I know he did a lot of joints. So I know y'all put
I think he's down in Atlanta right now. I think he moved down there and got a shop and everything down there.
Damn.
But don't let me lie. I don't know. I haven't spoken with him in a while.
Right. Well, shit, man. I ain't gonna, like I said, I ain't gonna hold you up too long, man. You know what I mean? Because I know my girlfriend probably sitting there like, yeah, we gonna be live. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? But before we leave, just tell everybody, you know what I mean? Tell the people where they can reach you at again, your platform. I know they can reach you on YouTube at Ology, the Lonewolf, because that's how I found you. You know what I mean? That's how I get the videos. But go ahead and let the people know.
Man, y'all can find me on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of that shit under GM Ology or Ology the Lonewolf.
Okay.
Go check out, man, my merch, man, my upcoming events. Right now, I don't got too much going, but, you know, anything like that at GodMyMusic.com, man.
You got any shows coming up anytime soon?
GM with the Winks.
All right, man, I appreciate you coming out, my G, man. I thank you so much, man. Earz to the Streetz, the podcast, man. You already know what it is, man. My nigga, Ology the Lonewolf, man. You stay blessed, my G, man. Take care of the family, man. Keep grinding, my G.
What's up, man?
I appreciate you, my G.